Hello, everybody.
Hello from the Hannah house.
Hope everybody's doing well. Tell everybody what you did today, Anthony.
I went to the park.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And what are we getting ready to do?
We're ready to eat hamburgers.
Cheeseburgers and French fries and baked beans, pork and beans, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. But a homemade cheeseburger is much better than anything we can get from Wendy's or McDonald's or anything else, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, you can carry on. And I think by the time we just have a cute little chit chat and hang out for a minute, then my supper will be done. And I will come back later, do something a little more exciting. So, of course, I didn't plan anything as always. And I always usually, supper's a little earlier tonight, but I mean, if you're hungry, we're hungry, so we might as well eat so we don't snack around. And I've been ready for bed like around 7, 8 o'clock every night and waking up damn near, watching the sun come up every morning. So we're just going to roll with it. I'm more of a morning person anyways. So I always listen to music while I cook supper though, because I feel like my food tastes better. Have you ever noticed when you don't feel good or you're not in a good mood? I don't know what you all, so I will speak for myself. Can only speak for myself. When I'm not in the best of moods or I'm a little funky or I don't know, just not feeling myself or something, my food doesn't taste the same, especially if I'm going to make like meatballs or a meatloaf or something where it's not, where you have to add a whole bunch of different ingredients, and I don't measure anything and I don't use any recipes, so everything is to taste. But when I'm not 100% balanced, mind, body, and soul, then my food doesn't taste the same. So anyways, when I put music on, it elevates my mood, and then I don't know if that affects my taste buds, but I can tell you my food tastes better. So happy food, that's what we call it. Decided to listen to some girl stuff today. One of my girls was like, hey girls, all my homegirls out there, let's rock some pigtails today. So I was like, you know what? I'm always game, totally. And I really appreciate the fact that they're far away from me. The females that I have ran into that are quality females that are actually able to embrace other females and not compare, females that are secure within themselves, that they can be friends or close to another female and not feel threatened, or whatever it is you all go through that I'm not quite understanding. There again, I'm not going to spend time wrapping my head around things that I don't agree with, or stuff that doesn't make sense to me. So anyways, it's very refreshing when you do find yourself a female friend that is able just to be your friend and has no ulterior motives or anything like that. So that being said, we are listening to Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle, on the radio, of course. So her little pigtail idea inspired me and kind of has put me in a girly mood today. Oh, and also, I want to show you now, because after I wash the dishes and finish up supper, my nail polish is already going to be messed up. So I took my old polish off and we went with a new Summertime Lovely Pink. These are like $1 and some change at Walmart. So every couple weeks for $1 and some change, I guess you can say it's a treat. I treat myself to this. This color is, oh gosh, I don't know that I'm going to be able to read the color to you. They don't want us to know the color. So, mystery pink. But I love it. So, take a good look now, because by later on tonight or tomorrow, it's going to be all chipped and messed up, and we're going to have to go with it for a day or two, because We don't have time to be sitting on our nails 24/7. Anyways, one day I will be getting my nails done. That time is not now. No, I'm not worried about that right now. As you can see, and I haven't rocked makeup for a few, I don't know. I very rarely put makeup on. If I do, I put very little. I don't like the way, I've never liked the way foundation feels on my face. Like you're blocking your pores, and I've had I've ran into some skin issues the last few years, and I don't know if it's due to my hormones changing and, of course, environmental factors. And I think there's all kinds of things at play there that it's almost impossible to pinpoint just one cause or, anyways. So I have found that just basic soap and water and then drinking lots of water during the day, and I use raw organic coconut oil for moisturizer. I don't spend all this money on this other stuff because I don't have it. However, I am kind of a natural basic girl, so if I can buy something organic or something that's natural, that's what I will go with. No, I don't have a problem with anything else. Sure, I could spend a ton of money at Sephora or wherever. However, I just, it's not necessary. I could do without it. I do without it. So there you go. Of course, we all know about my little $5 Revlon that I use. Anyways, well, I already sang that song this morning. So, and really, I'm just waiting for my cheeseburgers to wrap it up. I stuck the buns in the oven after I turned it off. And I think after supper, we're going to get into some racing, or there's another Switch game that I really like is it the Mario and Sonic Olympics?
Yeah.
Olympic games. And there's like 50 different sports on there. There's, 50 different choices you have. But my favorite, and I seem to be pretty, is the skateboarding. So we just might record that and see how that goes. It's fun. I think it's fun. And it's just a different way to meditate when you're an adult. That's not, once a month I might play Nintendo. But if I do, it's there again, it's kind of a therapeutic thing where you let your inner child out, and it's also a way to go on my child's level and do things that he enjoys at the same time, and have fun and connect. We connect in all kinds of different ways through music, art, sports. We have wonderful talks. Like, it's very hard anymore to find somebody that you can really have deep conversation with. First of all, I wouldn't go there with just anybody anyways because of trust. And people often, they make you feel comfortable to trust them and become close to them at first. And then, if you tell them anything personal about yourself at a later time, then they, not to say who really knows what their intentions were to begin with, but, they will then use the information that you shared with them and I don't know, for some other kind of agenda. But so now I'm very selective as to who I have conversations with, and then on what level of conversation I'm going to have. Like, whether all day, any day to anybody, or to, this is what we're having for supper, or basic stuff. But, it's very rare anymore to be able to connect with somebody on a deep level to where you can talk about, like, the sky's the limit. And I'm not talking about gossiping. Like, people spend a lot of time doing that. And if I ever walk outside and do go into conversation with someone, beyond just surface things such as the weather, I speak about myself. I don't talk to anyone else. I do not critique it. I don't look at anyone else. Even I take notice as to who is in my surrounding, environment for safety reasons, but I don't take a longer look than that. I couldn't tell you what color their shirt is or anything like that to even say anything negative about anybody. I don't get close enough to do that. So, anyways, I have recently connected with what I consider to be my new family, which I call them my soul tribe, and then of course the love of my life. I'm not going to speak on that, but it's very special, and I cherish our connection and the way in which we are able to communicate with each other, even being at a distance. And I really look forward to when we are physically together, our pillow talk. Like, I don't know if we're going to get any sleep, and I've had to sit in this apartment, and I've not been able to get much exercise and all that, so I'm kind of out of shape, but you know what? As soon as we get me out of here and get outside and play, and then you and I spend time with one another, I'm going to be in shape in no time, so I'm not even sweating that, because we'll sweat at a later time. Anywho, I'm just ready. We'll finally be able to have our conversations face to face and eyes locked, and we're going to laugh, we're going to cry, we're going to laugh and cry, and we're going to cry because we're laughing so hard. It's going to be so much fun. I already know. And the places we're going to go and the experiences that we're going to create together are going to be amazing. And I just want you to know that I cherish it already. And I'm so excited. And whoever is in your life, because I trust you. So whoever you have chose to be a part of your soul tribe, then I embrace them also. And I can't wait to meet them, because if they love you the way I do, then it's all good. So, and hopefully, if they love you the way they do, then they'll love me too, because we're pretty much peas in a pod. Anyways, well, I didn't mean for this to go all here. Bear came over. He's got his special solar eclipse glasses on. He's ready to play some Nintendo. But look, he's got his bag ready. The cops, look, he might have to go on the run at any time. You never know. So he just stays ready. I'm talking about Bear, not myself. Anyways, and I've got my new cards, and I got a new candle too, which I love. It's the little things that I love. Little things make me happy, so colorful stuff too. But hey, we all know I can go all black. I got this citrus champagne candle, Mainstays from Walmart. I always get a different, I try a different scent, each time I get one. And they smell very lovely. And I'm very partial to certain particular ones. And there's ones that I can't stand. Like if you walk in somewhere, and people that burn those wax melts, that brown sugar and maple syrup and like stuff that smells like food, it grosses me out. I can't stand it. And I like light, airy, floral scents. I do like spicy though. I do have to say that. I got some new incense that are they're coconut water, and those are very lovely. But now I also like frankincense and stuff like that.